Hello and welcome back to More Talk. I'm your host, Cooper Moore, and I'm joined here today by the lovely Cooper Darlington. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Very good. Now, Cooper, why I brought you onto this podcast, okay, there's been maybe like a 5-year plan for this moment, okay? Darlo, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I got a couple of things actually.
Lay it on me.
You could be a director,
Movie director.
Yeah.
Okay.
a football player,
Okay.
maybe even a boxer. No, dead ass.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one other. I was thinking the other day, but I can't. Oh, race car driver.
Race car.
Yeah, no, dead ass.
I love it. No, I love it. It's awesome.
But that'd be mad fun.
What would be... No. You don't have to ask me. It's all about you, okay?
Yeah.
Now, one of those career paths, which I love them all, okay? They're perfect. Which one of them is like the main one? Like the one that you're actually aspiring to do right now? Or are you equally going for each of those goals?
Nah, realistically, the
Director. Yeah.
If I can, race car. I don't know. I just do that for fun more.
Yeah.
But realistically, the director.
Of course. Now, you went to TAFE, right? You finished high school. I'll talk about all your origin story and what they've done there. But you just finished TAFE, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, what did you do in TAFE?
I did Cert 3 and 4
Cert 3.
screen and media.
Okay.
And I did that for a year.
And what did that course entitle? Like, what did you have to do?
We did a lot of camera work,
Okay.
editing.
Yep.
You just kind of learn like all the lighting, all the gear you need, and all the like important shit. I mean,
No, it's okay. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
important stuff
Yeah.
that like you need like I don't know. I don't know
No,
how to say it.
it's all right. Yeah.
For example, like the formatting and like
Okay.
all that
Like
stuff that you-
like formatting for like different TV shows where it has to have like different resolution, or what do you mean by formatting?
yeah, but even like white balance.
Oh,
before do
you
it
learn
and,
about all the technical stuff,
yeah.
aspects of it. And did they have at TAFE? Did they have like a specific career goal for you? Like, did they have like different opportunities for you to go to, or?
Yeah, you get like 6-7 classes,
Yeah,
and each class is like a different job you could go to.
of course.
And then at the end of a year,
Yeah.
there's like a bunch of people that come in, like Channel 7, Channel 10.
Wow.
And you do
Okay,
interviews and stuff with them.
that's awesome. Is there a higher education that you can go through now?
You can go to diploma, but that's a whole other year. And
Do you need that?
well, on the day when everyone came in, they said like, you need more experience than study.
Yeah.
So
Did you say you need more experience than study?
yeah, like experience in the workforce.
Of course.
And yeah, so I'm gonna try and get a job then.
Okay.
Instead.
How did this course and the film and everything, how did that compare to Aussie Darlo 111 when you used to make your own? Like, okay, it was amazing. Aussie Darlo 111, the gaming stuff, right? We loved it, right? And all your little highlights and your edits and all this kind of stuff. How did that compare to TAFE?
Well, it was pretty different.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of stuffed around for YouTube.
Yeah.
But I like the editing side of it, and that's why I did TAFE.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I just started liking the camera
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, everything at TAFE was like proper movie stuff.
Of course.
Obviously, YouTube was just stuff around.
No, but that's okay. Now, what's your next step then? Is it going to be get a job in somewhat production, or is it going to be make your own movies and get experience through that path?
I want to probably get in a job like just under some company. I don't really want to do news.
Okay.
But even like just camera work for like other YouTube channels, they pay like 45 an hour.
Yeah, it's incredible, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I also want to do a bit of YouTube on the side.
of course.
I'm thinking of starting it up again.
Yeah, I think you're starting. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it first. That Aussie Darlo 111 will return with an episode every week. Oh, sorry, no, 2 episodes every week. Is that what you're saying? Bruh.
Nah, I don't know. It's only a maybe.
It's only a maybe. What's stopping you?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
Just being stuffed to do it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Plus, I can't do gaming anymore because my Xbox broke. But I'm starting, like, I might do real life stuff.
That's cool. Like skits
sort
and
of what-
everything, or
yeah.
like yeah.
Like even when we went on holidays, like that type of stuff.
Oh, like vlogs and stuff.
Maybe.
Why not? Like, you obviously love it. You already put the work in that TAFE. You might as well use your talents and try and do something with it. If it doesn't work, doesn't work. If it works, it's incredible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
I'm just saying. I'm a big fan of you. Okay, I'm saying that. Now, let's hold on to the movie aspect for now. Okay, race car driver. I've never heard you say race car driver, but you know, we've never talked about this stuff before. So, race car driver. Where does that play in?
I don't know. I just like going fast. Oh my God.
Darlo likes going fast.
Like even like when we go karting, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
So I like it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. And is that why you want to get your new car?
Yeah.
Can you tell everyone the car that you want to get? Because I'll do a big hype up of the car.
I mean, it's not like amazing. It's just I got a Hilux, so
Yeah,
a bit slow. But I want
Yeah, the new car you want.
an old like EB Falcon
Okay.
because like you can get a V8 on your P's.
Yeah.
But also, I could get a different car, but Dad's already got a GT body kit for it
Really?
because he used to own one and he kept the body kits.
Wow. So you kind of want to...
I get a free body kit for it.
Exactly. Yeah, why not? Exactly.
So that's why I'm going to get it.
Do you think that your family and your friends and that have kind of inspired you to do these kind of activities?
What, racing?
Like, for example, you said that you want to get the Falcon, right? The car, right? And your father owns the body kit. And, like, I'm assuming your family all has nice cars and everything like that. Does your family kind of inspire you to do any of those kind of activities?
Editing and that they do, but racing and like driving
No?
cars, Mum doesn't want me doing that.
No, it doesn't. Your mum doesn't want you.
No, Dad said don't as well, but I'm going to do it.
That's okay. That's fun.
Yeah. I got like Hero as well.
Yeah.
You know, his car. I got to beat that one day, hopefully.
Which is Hero's car?
Subaru Forester.
Okay.
One of the newer ones.
Yeah.
He's like fully
Fully
done it up.
customized it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. You've seen it, haven't you?
I've seen it, I think his brother's car, the Forby.
Oh, the Pajero.
The Pajero. I haven't seen his, I thought that was his car for a longest time. I didn't realize it wasn't his car.
No, it's his brother's. But, nah, it's a good car.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're going to do another thing, okay? Ready? Boxing. What the fuck when does that ever come to anything?
But, like, I never even thought about it, but, like...
When did this light bulb moment come through?
In, like, October.
Okay.
I was at, you know, Lyle?
Lyle, I know Lyle, yeah.
He had a party and I slept over at his house.
Yeah.
And the next morning there was a UFC fight on, and I just sat and watched it. And I got really into it, eh? And then I've been watching, like, I full watch this anime now. It's called Hajime no Ippo or some shit like that. Sorry, I swear it again.
That's okay. That's okay.
But it's full like on boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jag and Vincent and all that do boxing.
Yeah.
So
Have you started doing any kind of boxing yet?
I did kickboxing for a month, but that was before COVID.
Yeah. Okay.
And then COVID hit, and I just never went back.
Yeah. Because you've also been really good at rugby, which is your rugby league player
Yeah.
aspirations.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
I like the defense more in rugby league.
Okay.
But if I can do that, that'd be good. But that's a lot. Like that's pretty hard.
Of course.
It's more the people you know for that sport.
You need to, of course, be talented, but then know the right people to get the view to get scouted to get everything you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I've heard of, like from other people.
Has any of your family played any rugby at an elite level?
My godfather.
Yep.
I don't know what it was, but he did. Like he got paid to play.
Yep.
But it wasn't like para and that.
Wasn't it? It was just it was a professional because it was paid, but maybe semi-professional.
Yeah, I think it was like just below or something. But it was for Australia. That's all I
Wow, that's incredible.
know. Yeah. And then I don't know. Everyone else just played rugby.
Yeah. So is your main goal to play for Parramatta?
If I can, yeah.
Okay.
That's my team.
That's your team.
That's my team.
All right. Let me paint a perfect picture, okay? Absolute perfect picture, right? You have been selected to play in the NRL, right? Biggest dream, good contract, everything. You have to play for I'm trying to think of your worst. What's your opposite team? What's the team you hate the most? I want to say Storm, or I want to say Manly.
Probably the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs? Would you play for the Bulldogs if it meant, sacrificing you can't play for Parramatta?
Maybe, yeah, because you can always get recognised. And then...
No, you have to be a Bulldog, and you have to announce to everyone that you're a Bulldog. Yeah, nothing changes. You're known as a Bulldog. As a Para supporter, what would you do?
I want to say, yeah, but for everyone watching, stuff the Bulldogs.
You've heard it first, guys. Darlo loves the Bulldogs, and he would take the contract. You wouldn't take $1 million a year contract for the Bulldogs.
No, I probably would.
You would?
Hey,
So you're a Bulldog supporter.
No. Are you? Wait, can you do the Go Bulldogs thing?
Is it? You have to correct you, I know. Go the Bulldogs! That do it good?
Number one supporter right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck off. No, I'm going to edit this shit. No, it's going to...
No, you have to.
No, you do it then. Go, you do it. Darlo's first attempt to go the Bulldogs. Ready? Face your camera. Go.
Why would I say go the Bulldogs? I don't have to go.
I don't fucking go for the Bulldogs. You know I go for the Storm.
You didn't have to say it.
Oh, you're such a dickhead. What's your favorite movies of all time? Because you're a director. You are a director, and you want to be a professional director. What movies haven't inspired you to create?
I like all the Quentin Tarantino movies.
Yep.
Favorite?
What's your favorite one?
Probably the Kill Bill movies.
Yep.
I like Two Hands as well.
Two Hands. Never heard of it.
That's a Australian one.
Okay.
If you speak to Josh will know of it.
Yeah. Okay.
He loves that movie.
Okay.
And Cars didn't really inspire me, but that's my favorite. Cars.
Cars Vic. Yeah. It's a great movie. Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, ka-chow.
I was going to say, can you do best ka-chow? Do it again. Ka-chow.
What, you got to do the wink as well?
Yeah, do it again.
Ka-chow.
So, besides Cars, those movies inspired you? Have you recorded stuff based off those movies and those shots and everything? Sorry. Maybe a better way of saying that. In your TAFE assignments, right? You had to film movies and stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you have any inspiration in the back of your head when you were filming those kind of things?
Yeah, I did actually. I went to Two Hands. That's what I did it on.
I remember that's what I was aiming for. You did a scene with Zach and Josh, right? Wasn't it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that Two Hands?
Yeah.
What did you do there?
We just did a quick punching scene, and it was a remake for lighting, but it was insert free, so I just used a bunch of a barbecue light, and that, but it still worked.
And why not? Yeah.
Yeah, I just picked that movie because
Yep.
it was Australian.
Yeah.
And
That's that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's good. Now, is there a particular? Because I know you say you don't want to work for the news, which is fair. Is there a particular TV show that you love to join on? For example, would you like to join onto the Home and Away directors team? Not necessarily have to be Australian, but is there a particular show you'd like to join on in creating?
I'm just trying to think of a show. What, a reality show?
It could literally could be anime if you wanted to. It could be a reality show. It could be a drama show. It could be anything you want. What's something that you love but you think you can create with it?
Something I would like to do would be Peaky Blinders or something.
Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah,
that's full on. But anime could be right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be fun, right?
yeah.
Is there a particular TV show or movie that you would like to do a remake of that you could do a remake of?
That I could now.
No, not now. Well, anyone can make a remake of anything now, but like you would want to,
A remake.
or a continuation,
What?
or a prequel.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Maybe The Outsider. That's a real old one.
The Outsider. Never heard of it. Sorry. What is that?
It's just a movie about a bunch of boys.
Yep.
Doing like running amok.
Yeah.
Around. It's like based in the 60s.
Yep.
I think it was filmed in like the 70s. Actually, Tom Cruise is in it.
Really?
When he was like real young.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good movie.
Nice.
Actually, no, I got it wrong.
You got it wrong.
It's not just them running amok. They ended up killing someone.
Okay, well that's much different to what you just said.
No, it was like they got in a big gang fight.
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know, they always got bullied.
Yeah.
So one of the kids pulled out a knife. And then,
Stab someone.
yeah.
Well, that's fun, isn't it?
So yeah, they were on the run for like the most of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Nice. I like it. Ready? Here's my next question, okay? What was your... I want to talk about your origin story now, okay? Ready? What made Aussie Darlo, okay? Let's start with, how did you make the name Aussie Darlo?
Oh, that's just my dad.
Yeah?
Because we got an Xbox and it was a family one. And he just put Aussie Darlo because my dog's name is Aussie.
Aussie, yeah.
And then Darlo is like, what's a family name?
Of course.
And then 111, I think, was just pure coincidence.
I remember, I think, Zach, when it was your 18th birthday, I think he saw you, and I think he yelled, Darlo!
Yeah.
And then 20 people turned around. Because
Oh,
everyone's called
yeah.
Darlo. Like, if I said Darlo, both your sisters would probably turn around, your dad, like, everyone would turn around.
I don't think my sisters, or like, it's more
The men?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like my uncle, my dad.
Yeah.
I don't know about Pa, my grandpa.
Of course.
I know those two are called Darlo.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
When were you starting to be called Darlo by your friends?
But you want to know something funny?
Yeah, lay it on me.
It was genuinely, I think it was Jaden Ackler.
You're
No, it does. He saw my YouTube channel, and this is like back in year 7. So someone saw it, and then they showed him, and he just started calling me, like he started screaming out, Aussie Darlo! And then everyone just started calling me like Aussie Darlo, and then it went down to Darlo after that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like I didn't even tell anyone until like it was well known for me.
Yeah, of course. Now no one calls, like, it's very weird for someone to say, hey Cooper D.
Yeah.
Like, usually call anyone else, now it's Darlo.
Yeah.
So does your family and friends both call you Darlo?
Just my friends.
Your friends? And your family call you Cooper? Yeah. That's fair. I just assumed because I didn't know, because from sounding it, it sounds like a lot of people in your family have been called Darlo. That's why I was just asking. Now, you left high school in year 10, okay? I want to know what was going through your head in that moment of time. I've asked everyone these kind of questions because I want to know your career goals, but what you did to do that.
Well, I was actually gonna stay, but I thought like I wasn't really gonna do anything with the stuff at school.
Yep.
And Mum said, because she was obviously paying, she said, "Oh, if you're not gonna do anything, like, do you want to go find a trade? It would save us a bunch of money."
Yeah.
So I thought, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I was a bit of an idiot, but because I was like, there's this place called Wooli, for people that don't know.
I know Wooli. I know of Wooli, yeah.
And everyone was going up on a holiday in like December, January.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to go. So I went, I waited, and then I went for the job after, but they were all taken.
I remember this time where, yeah, you
Actually, no, I remember now. I had a job,
You had a job.
but he stuffed me around.
What happened?
He said I had a job because we did it just before, and he said, "Yeah, I'll start you in like 3 or 4 weeks." And then I went to start. Like, this was a carpenter trade, and I kept calling him, and he said, "Oh, yeah, it'll be soon." And then he said, "Nah, you don't want you working." Oh, he didn't say that, but like
He said it in a different tone, a different way, but his main goal is he doesn't want you.
he said, "I'm not getting any more apprentices. Oh, I'm not doing any apprentices now." Like he said, I had the job, so I didn't think.
You didn't have to look for anything else.
Yeah,
And then that kind of put you in a shitty position.
that's where I found my uncle, and I just started labouring for money.
That's fair.
Because that was all mixed trades.
It was not handyman, but it was just different things.
Yeah, because he owned a company, and I was just working for the people under him.
Okay.
So there was like gyp rocking, electrical. I think there was a bit of carpentry. Yeah, that's. Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going. I'm literally keep going. I like to talk about everything.
So I did that for ages.
Yep.
That was alright, but I had one of the bosses there, or one of my bosses, under my uncle. He was a real didn't like working with him,
That's fair.
I did good for like a year. Like I put up with him, and I said, "Nah, stuff this."
That's
and
fair.
he kind of drew me away from that type of work because he really was. He actually got fired after I left.
Yeah.
Because he got a bunch of complaints in after as well.
Yeah.
And then from there, I just did TAFE.
Okay.
And I did a bit of traffic cones for money for about.
What?
Yeah, I did. I think I did it illegally because he called me. I didn't sign up for it. Some dude called me from Seek, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to do some traffic cones for some money? I'll give you like 32 an hour, night shifts." I said, "Yeah, sweet." So I went to TAFE, and then I wouldn't go home. I'd bring dinner, and I'd sleep. I mean,
No, you can say what you want to say, and I'll cut it if it's too bad.
well, I'd go there, and like I'd set up the cones. It was pretty easy. It was like, wasn't like moving cones. It was just a street with like parking spots on it, like down the street. Yeah. And when the cars left, you put cones out.
Yeah.
And if all the cars were gone, your job was done till 6 a.m. So I just like, sometimes it would finish and I'd just sleep.
Yeah.
From like 12 to like 5 o'clock. And when he gets there, I'll be like, yeah, I stayed up. But I got paid good bucks,
Yeah, you would have, yeah.
And then I'd go to TAFE after that. I'd try to get a bit of it. Some days I'd be like, wouldn't be home for 2 days, but I'd try to get home. I'd say like, "Oh, can I have a day off to get sleep?"
Of course.
But he actually owes me like almost $900, so I stopped working for him.
Is that the person that we were talking about at Schoolers? Remember you were saying that?
Oh yeah.
You like, because everyone's like, we didn't have enough money, and then you're like, yeah, someone owes me like $900.
Yeah, I got a few people that owe me money, but
Shit.
it's alright. I'm gonna call Fair Work on him. He did because he paid me good for a while, but then he just stopped paying me. He said someone ran off with a bunch of money, but I don't really believe it.
No.
Because he said, "I'll pay you out of my own pocket the next week," and I waited. And then he did it. He said, "Oh, wait 2 more weeks." I waited. No.
So you spent all that time doing that?
Oh, it wasn't. I only spent like 4 or 5 shifts, but still, it was like a lot of.
Still a lot of money. You owe that money.
Like I don't have a job now.
Yeah.
For it. But, yeah.
It is what it is. So, let's continue on this, okay? So, he owes you a lot of money. Pray to God that he does pay you somehow in the kindness of his heart or the email from Fair Work, wherever it is. What's happening now?
Well, I'm looking for some, like, full-time jobs in, like, camera work or editing.
Okay.
There was actually a real nice one, filming cars and how-to videos.
Wow.
But that was, like, posted 30 days ago, and it had, like, 200 people that did it. So, he actually offered me a job at Coles for the time being.
Okay.
So, I might just work there until I get the other job.
That's fair.
Yeah. And save up for my car. My second car. With no job.
It's okay. Life happens. It's all good. Yeah. I believe in you. You know I believe in you. Now, the gap between you didn't enjoy carpentry or you didn't enjoy the trade or that kind of thing, the gap of that, and then the gap to TAFE. What made everyone, tick the box to go to TAFE? Because it's two different fields.
I just wasn't really. It was actually my mum.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, can I look for like another job? Like, I really don't like working with this guy. Like, there was another guy that I like working with, but because I thought like, oh, maybe I'll do carpentry, but I was saying what I can do for a bit of experience.
Yep.
Because the original plan was actually, to do a trade and then do a bit of movie stuff after that. But
Okay.
Mum said just get into it now, so that's what I did.
That's fair.
Yeah, and then I did that trade stuff or the labouring one day of the week.
Yeah.
For
just cash.
Yeah.
Just for money. That's fair.
I was doing TAFE the other days.
Yeah. So then you got into TAFE and all the whole thing started to happen. Are you now currently working at Coles, or you're about to, or are you thinking about it? Is that the...
Oh, I've given my resume in.
Okay.
But, I think I got it because Hira's dad is actually the manager there.
So, people you know.
Yeah. So I should, because he said, do you want a job here?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, sure. So I gave my resume like a couple of days ago.
It's good money. It's a good job. You can do that while doing other stuff.
Yeah, it's literally just money for like fuel and stuff. Like I can't get anywhere. Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Now, you have to develop experience, right, to become a cameraman and do all these kind of jobs, right? How are you going to develop experience? Like, do you have to do it your own experience, or do you have to get like let's just say a lower level job and build that up? What's there?
Probably a lower level job.
Because you have your certificate, you have your degree that has it, so that counts for something. Yeah.
Actually, I don't have the full thing.
Okay.
Because I have all the classes. I got most of them except for editing.
Yep.
Because it was the exporting class, because it was on some random software.
Yep.
And we were going to schoolies.
I remember this one.
I said, can you come in Monday? So, because I got to leave on Wednesday, and the class was on Thursday. And he goes, yeah, I'll come in, and I'll show you how it's done. I said, oh, sweet. So I rocked up Monday, and he didn't come. So I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I tried asking other people and searching it up, but
you can do it. What was it?
it was for editing.
Editing, but like, what software? Do you remember what the software was called? DaVinci Resolve?
Adverbs or something like that.
I think that's the equivalent to media encoder for After Effects, DaVinci Resolve Adverb.
No, it was like the standard one for film in Australia.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. It's only Australia that use it. But
Wow. Okay. Well, then that's
in
not
America,
what.
actually, maybe.
Yeah, but it's a very. If a TAFE, they would definitely use the Australian standard of film.
I think it's done, but I think Premiere Pro is better. Even all the other countries use Premiere Pro.
Well, let's argue this, okay? Because now I've got someone who can wavelength of the same kind of thing, all right? Is Premiere Pro and all the Adobe software your favorite thing to use?
Yeah.
Yeah? Explain why. Defend yourself. Because I'll throw arrows at you and you have to defend it, okay?
Premiere Pro, you can just do, the tools are easier to use.
Yeah.
And it's just neater.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
And then, there's certain things for, you got Premiere Pro for the basics, right?
Yeah.
You can do everything, it's pretty easy to do it.
Yeah.
And then After Effects is for graphics only, but I don't know. The one we were using at TAFE,
yeah,
it's just weird, eh? Once you put the text in, you couldn't edit it or something. I don't know, it was weird.
There are some weird editing platforms.
Yeah.
The one I use for most of my stuff is Final Cut Pro.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
And here's my only reason why I use it, okay? Because I don't have a good laptop.
Yeah.
It's a 2020 MacBook Pro, the one before the M1 chip. So it's an Intel chip.
Right.
There is a dramatic difference between the Intel chip and the Apple chip. And I've got the Intel chip, and I can't open Premiere Pro for long before it crashes, or it takes 3 hours to render a frame. It's horrible. Using Final Cut Pro is optimized for the Apple Mac, meaning I can actually export and edit in real time. It's actually decent.
Yeah.
But I miss editing on Premiere Pro, and then having the media go into After Effects, and then edit in After Effects and do that, and then I wanted to do like the Adobe Illustration, and then like I miss that, but I don't have a big enough machine to take it.
Yeah, because you did that at school, eh?
Yeah, bro, that was because I used the school's PC to run my stuff, and then like I had like I don't know all I did was added 30 effects to a frame, time coded it, and called it something cool. Like that's all I did, but I can't do it on my laptop.
Maybe if you start getting like a bunch of like if you start getting money in from this, maybe invest in like one of those.
That's the plan. If I get, because if I start to get money on this, it'll only be small money. It won't be enough money to afford anything.
Have faith.
I have faith, but I can't. I'm not gonna say to myself, "Oh, my first time I get paid is gonna be $10,000." You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'll upgrade a couple of things, add a couple of decorations. But if I can get the M1 Ultra Mac Pro, the little Mac Studio.
Oh, and the big
the two displays. I already planned it. 2 displays and then a TV on top to review footage with a speaker surround sound.
Oh,
bro, no, but like. Then I can edit on Blender, like the 3D like Blender. And I can do like after, like, I would love it. That's good. But I think the whole setup will cost me $25,000.
Well, I actually researched just the normal single monitor.
Yeah.
And the little box. I think it's like $4 or $5 grand.
It is.
It's still a lot. Really
it's a lot, but like for you to get the base, and that would be much better than what I've got. That would be still amazing.
Even like, I know people build their own PCs.
Yeah.
Try that. I don't know.
That was another conversation. I was contemplating either learning to build a PC, and my dad builds PCs, so he could help me with that. But as I build PCs or get a Apple thing, right? The problem is that, in my opinion, the Apple Mac Studio is top of the line quality for editing, and the display is the top of the line for display. The problem is they've like increased the price so much that it costs so much to do. Yeah. If you were to try and replicate that in a built your own PC, you could get the same kind of quality, but you might be a little bit cheaper. But yet you have to buy it all. You have to do it, build it, and set all that kind of stuff. And each bit might only have a 2-year warranty. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is.
I'd just get the Apple thing.
The Apple thing?
That's just me.
No, I agree. I'm thinking that's the plan for that one. Now, when are we going to create our own film? You and me.
Are we creating our own film now?
Yeah, we are.
I don't know. When do you want to?
We'll do it.
Yeah, sure.
Should we make the Mafia film or no?
What are we going to do about it?
Because
COVID's over.
No, we have the script, all right? We'll adapt it a bit, but we have the script.
Oh.
Yeah, the script.
That's right.
We have a full screenplay that, like, I wrote, and then Josh was like, "No, that's shit." And I cried for like 2 weeks, and then Josh fixed it, and then we're like, "All right, it's not that bad now." So we have like a 3-part, 7-minute part thing that we have to create.
Bro, I full forgot about that. That's like we go on a rooftop and everything.
Yeah, remember that? And then we're gonna get like 20 extras to wear suits and then do the Mexican standoff scene.
Right. I don't know. That's gonna be pretty hard to do.
No, won't.
You gotta buy a bunch of fake guns.
Oh no, that's the thing. I was trying to get loans. I was trying to think if we can get like fake guns, suits, and we had to go. We're gonna go to the police station and ask so we can film in the police station as well.
I got a fake like handgun with a mag. Like I spray painted.
I think we need. That's illegal, Darlo. That's very illegal. You can't spray paint a gun black.
Nah, it's got a bit of yellow in it, faded.
That's no, that's not legal at all. That's not legal at all.
Maybe don't put it in.
No, I put it in. We had a full film and it was perfect, but then it's just to film it. It's just going to be way too much effort.
We were going to film it. I think we just forgot to. Or something.
We wanted to. Yeah, we wanted to.
Was it COVID?
It was during COVID.
Maybe there was a second lockdown.
It was the second lockdown that we finished it, and we were like, "Oh, we'll do it as soon as we come out." And then it was just.
Yeah, we just forgot about it.
But I think we can do it now because we couldn't drive anywhere. We had your car, and that was it. We couldn't drive anywhere, and no one could afford anything to buy anything.
I've got the big red camera now.
We can't steal your TAFE red camera.
No, I actually have a red camera.
You own a red camera?
Yes, a red cinema camera. It's from 2009 It was one of the older ones.
When the hell have you? When do you have a cinema camera? When have you?
Well, Hero's dad
Yeah.
used to be a director. He used to be a filmmaker.
Wow.
And I think they didn't want it anymore. And he said, "Oh, you can have it." So I have a whole red camera. It's got a lot of missing parts, but
Well, do it up.
yeah, I've already done it up to check, but there's a lot. Like you gotta plug it. I gotta find a monitor because it's older. It's a bit harder to find parts.
This is the first time you're telling me.
I swear I told you. Before.
You've never told me this. I'm geeking out right now. You need to bring it over and we'll like get it all sorted.
I got the.
You're fucked. Do you have the harness for it?
I got this big thing, like the stabilizer, and it comes.
Are you? When have you've never mentioned this to me?
Well, I haven't. I've only had it for like. Jokes. I've had it for like a year.
Oh my god, Darlo.
It's packed away. Dad put a bunch of stuff in front of it, so it's a bit hard to get to. But it's cool.
That is awesome. We need to use it.
I'm thinking what else I got with it. I don't know, just a bunch of like lenses.
Yeah.
A bit of that. But it's pretty heavy, I think.
Oh, it would be heavy. It would be incredibly heavy. And the things with the red cameras is that it's all manual focus as well. And it's all the the amount of things it uses to shoot like footage would be incredible.
You get like 4 I think these are only like 16 gigabyte card, but
Wait, can they only take up 16 gigabyte card?
you could probably put more, but that's the cards I got.
Darlo just showed me a camera that he owns that is a red cinema camera that is just absolutely a beautiful thing. And he's never decided to show maybe his 1 or 2 mates that actually liked, cinema and camera stuff. He's never shown me.
I haven't really shown anyone except for Hero because that was...
It was hit. We need. I'm sorry. I'm taking charge. We need to use it.
There's a lot. You can't... The monitor.
Okay.
It needs a new cord because you can't actually see what you're recording.
Isn't it just a HDMI cord?
I think it's like I don't know, but we had a HDMI cord, not a HDMI, HMI.
HMI.
Or one of the, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, whatever it is, yeah.
And we had the TAFE ones for the new cameras. Didn't work.
So we'll figure it out, okay? I just want to see how much better quality, we can do a comparison as well.
I think it's 4K.
4K. But cinema 4K is different to standard 4K. Yeah. You can change the aperture, you can change all the everything to it. Well, that's incredible. Now, we're going to move on to that before I get more angry. Okay? Darlo, what makes you angry?
I don't know.
What makes you angry?
I really get angry. People say stuff about...
No, yeah, but is there any kind of pop, not pop culture, but you like Toyotas, right? Toyota Hilux, right?
Yeah.
Is there something in the terms of reference of cars or utes that gets you angry?
I wouldn't say this gets me angry, but Commodores.
You don't like Commodores?
Stuffed Commodores.
Stuffed Commodores.
I was about to say something. But
Yeah, stuffed Commodores, all right? What's next? What do we not like? Darlo, think. Come on, Darlo, think.
What, in cars?
And anything in life. What do you like? What do you not like?
What do I not like?
Yeah.
I don't like dickheads. Sorry, you have to...
I won't blame that. That's perfect. That's all right.
I don't know. I don't like...
What else do you don't like?
Potato.
You don't like potato?
Love the veggies. No, I actually eat veggies.
That's so stupid.
This is a random question. I don't get answered what I don't like.
I know. That's why you're on the podcast. We need to find out what you don't like. Fine. What do you do like then? What do you like then?
I like heaps, man.
You love heaps?
I like cars. I like donuts, man.
You like donuts?
Yeah.
What's your favorite donut?
Cinnamon donut or Krispy Kremes.
Okay.
They're the best.
They're the best. All right. Now, what is your views on human nature?
I knew you were gonna... I'm not...
you fucking get back here, you little shithead. I'll find the clip and I'll post it if I have to, okay? Now, I'm giving you this one chance, okay, to explain to basically Josh, Zach, and Ethan, what did you actually mean by a dog's human nature? This is your chance to redeem yourself.
Do you know
I'm not. I won't. This is the chance to redeem yourself, Darlo.
What I meant by dog's human nature.
Yeah.
But that was just something stupid I said. I was pressured. I was peer pressured.
This is your chance to redeem yourself, Darlo, and you're just digging yourself in a hole.
Not post this, man.
Well, redeem yourself, and I'll post it.
What do you asked me to explain a dog's human nature? Dog's human nature doesn't exist. Or what was going through my head?
Yeah, what was going through your head at your time? In your time, like what was going through?
Well, I was thinking of like through human nature, like shit that we do. I was thinking about a dog's nature, right?
Yeah.
I put human in there, right? Like a dog's nature would be to kill a fucking rabbit or something. Naturally when he sees it.
Yeah.
I was saying like that's their nature, and then humans have their own nature.
That's exactly right.
I just fucked up the words and shit.
That's okay.
Sorry, I'll swear it again.
No, I'll probably cut this bit out and just send it to the chat. Don't worry, it's okay.
All right. I knew I was like, I was coming in. I was like, oh, bro, this guy's probably gonna ask me this again.
Okay.
2 years ago.
Now we're at 43 minutes now. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm gonna ask you one more question. Okay, this can go for as long as it wants or as short as it wants. Okay. When you were younger, let's put it, I don't know, 10 years old. Okay. What did you want to be when you grew up? Because now you're being realistic. I don't like when people be realistic. I want your absolute goal, which is being a movie director for you. But back then, what was your main goal?
10 years old. I don't know, probably a football star.
Yeah.
Or a YouTuber, famous.
Really?
Gaming YouTuber. But everyone used to watch Venos back then.
I started everyone's crave for it.
I know. That's the only thing at 10 years old I was probably thinking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked drawing when I was 10.
I remember that. I remember I don't know how I remember that you used to like drawing and you still do it. But I remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think movie was in there because I started like doing like just iMovie trailers and stuff.
Oh, iMovie trailers with the bomb. I rember that.
The good old Do you remember editing with iMovie back in the day? And we thought we were cool.
God, that was so bad. Like, I think the coolest thing I learnt was like a crossfade on a transition transition.
Bro, I ended up doing so much with that. Like I would like spend hours on something that would take like to make it look like something off of Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
But it would take like 2 seconds on Premiere Pro.
It would take hours. When was the YouTube hype for us? Because I think it was either you started it first, and then I remember like Sean Hagen did it, and then I did like, I don't know if Brock Cousins.
I think Cooper started it first, actually.
Shawnee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I just liked Vanos and I wanted to make my own stuff. I think it was year 6 and year 7 that popped off.
Yeah.
And then Zach obviously started doing
Zach did it, and then I did it, but I didn't do gaming because I'm shit at gaming.
Actually, I think you might have started before us.
No. I definitely followed someone. I think
it was Cooper, man.
I followed Shawnee for sure.
Yeah,
Me and Shawnee were best friends, and like when he did it and then I did it, we were like,
oh, what's it called? Mortal Kombat.
oh,
Minecraft.
Oh, I literally went to the Powerhouse Museum and my parents bought a course. It was a 2-day course on how to be a YouTuber. And that's why Minecraft Mortal Kombat came into existence.
I mean, that's pretty good dedication for a young age.
It was a great dedication. It was a great way to spend my 2 days of holiday. You know, it was awesome.
I mean, you've kept it up for like all these years already. You're still doing
it. Keep it up. Yeah.
I mean,
it was been 5 years and that's like probably a 4-year, like a span of like, you know, when I posted videos, probably like, it was a videos and then it was probably a 2-year gap and then it was a little bit of videos with stand-up Starfish and then it was another 2-year gap. And now it's coming back a bit.
What do you think about it? Everyone else gave up.
Yeah.
So you're doing pretty good.
Yeah. We'll get there. We're doing okay on TikTok.
Yeah.
More productions. We're doing okay on TikTok.
I've seen you get like bullied on TikTok and that.
Bro, it gets comments. Gets views. Like, and it's okay. They usually don't bully me. They bully the person who's talking.
Yeah, you watch. I'll probably get bullied because I keep smiling.
Oh, no. You know what's going to get bullied? When I include, I like Premiere Pro. I think it's the best one. And then people are going to be like, nah, you're stupid. Or, yeah, I agree. Or, fuck, iMovie is lit, you know?
But I might just not even go on TikTok.
Just don't.
Nah, jokes. I'll probably go watch it all. Stuff.
Well, Darlo, thank you very much for joining the podcast there. I really appreciate it. You are now on a podcast. How does that make you feel?
Celebrity. I'm a celebrity.
You're a celebrity now? You're going to put it in your resume?
Yeah.
Hey, Coles.
Been on
I've been on a More Talk.
More Productions podcast.
I got 1 view on Spotify, and it was from my mum.
Yeah.
Oh, my mum, not your mum.
And my grandpa. Two views. Let's go.
Well, thank you very much for joining the podcast. Thank you very much for watching us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you for listening on Spotify. Please subscribe to Aussie Darlo 111. Hey, shout out your credentials. Shout out your Instagram. You don't want people on Instagram.
My Instagram isn't like YouTube.
No, shout. People want to see you. People want to follow you. Where are they going to go?
You can go to YouTube. Aussie Darlo 111.
They could say it to the camera.
Follow me. No, you gotta pose. You gotta pose like a G. Two fingers up. No.
We'll do a thumbnail photo for you, and then you can do a.
I'll flash my ass.
Yeah, yeah, the infamous Darlo's ass. Yeah. Well, thank you again for joining the podcast. Thank you very much for viewing, and stay classy, San Diego.
All the crazy shit I did tonight, that would be the best therapy for me. Hey, hey.